Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for April 2026. These readings are for my subscribers and my followers. I connect better to your energy that way. At the end, I will be pulling from my name deck for a limited time only. In order to get your name added to my name deck, you can comment below. Just comment your name. Automatically, I will put your name up in my deck. And again, this will be for a limited time. So make sure you comment as soon as possible. We will be using my Romance Angel Oracle deck, my Situation Oracle deck, and my Forest Tarot deck. We will start off with money messages and then move into love. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials. Now let's dive in and see what messages Spirit has for you. Okay. If there's a particular love reading that you would like to hear in regards to like past energy, current energy, future energy, please comment that below as well. That way I can try to focus on that instead of just like general, because as of right now, Spirit is just going to give me general unless somebody points out what they want to hear about, okay? This also helps get your energy into the reading as well, so just keep that in mind. These are collective readings though, so there are multiple people watching. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit. Okay, sorry about clearing my throat. I was dealing with allergies and it's still messing with my throat because it's spring. So all right, what's going on with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn and their money? Did I say Capricorn? Taurus, sorry. Taurus, something about Capricorn. You could be really focused on your money right now. I know Capricorn are really focused, but Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please Spirit. Make sure to check out your placements too on astrologycafe.com. Synchronicity, so you're moving in the right direction. Spirit is trying to give you the signs that, hey, this is the right direction that you're going in. You could be dealing with the divine masculine. You could be the divine masculine. Normally when it comes to the divine masculine, their focus is more on like the 3D aspects, like money wise and stuff. It does look like roller coaster ups and downs. You might be experiencing like a fluctuation of your finances, and you're just like trying to gain control. It is bringing up like Emperor energy, trying to gain control. Lockdown. Okay, you could be like putting your money on lockdown right now, where you're not really spending that much or trying not to, because they're saying that you could have had a lot of like car problems, things breaking like around the house or something. I just feel like you've been having to dig into your like savings or, you know, your pockets. Could be your regular checking, but you've been digging into your money a lot more lately here, fixing things. They're also saying like possibly getting like dental work done is another thing that popped up. So you're trying to be cautious on how much you spend. We have divine feminine and done. Wow. Okay, I'm also picking up somebody could be going through a divorce. You don't have to be in a twin flame journey per se, but I do see that there's masculine and a divorce getting, or a masculine and a feminine getting a divorce potentially. It looks like a relationship is over. We have anxiety. You might be worried about your funds because of this. Children, yeah, you might have kids with this person. Child support could be on the table. You might also be worried about like the children's happiness and stuff, their emotions going up and down as well as your own. But it looks like it feels like your world is falling apart right now. They said specifically following, though. There could be something following after this whole situation is done and over with. Let's see. Something's following. Something is coming in. We have waves of emotions coming in, coming, going, come together. You might be questioning, like, should we come back together? Should we really go through this divorce? Since this is a money reading, I do feel like you guys are trying to, it could just be one of you, whoever's reading this or watching this reading. That could be both of you trying to like figure out how to complete this divorce without like hurting the kids. You might be staying together just because the kids, to be honest. They have poison, but it's a toxic situation. Plugged, gripped. Yeah, it's like you feel like you can't escape because you guys have responsibilities. Some of you might want to get a divorce, but you might be like having the fear of like, oh, well, if we get a divorce, my ex is going to go after me for everything I have, you know, money-wise. Again, this is a money reading. It's not a relationship reading. So this somehow is affecting your finances. Drastic, extreme, harsh, cut off. We have lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated. It's under lockdown and waves too. So a lot of emotional anguish right now. Freaking out because of finances. It's definitely a roller coaster. We see happiness and drastic, extreme, harsh cut off. So it's like 1 minute you're happy, the next you're like not. I kind of feel, do you feel like there's a divine feminine who's trying to get away from the divine masculine, but there's a grip because there's children? Maybe you don't have a job to like take care of those kids. There's potential that you have been a stay-at-home mother. And so you feel like you're kind of like tied to this divine masculine. So you're trying to find out what to do. You have a lot of anxiety. You could be actually watching a lot of tarot readings right now. It says plugged into the internet. And you're seeing synchronicities. It's like they keep telling you, hey, you need to leave this person, whoever you're with, because it is toxic. Wish to come back together, divine feminine. I see. They're saying it's not exactly like come back together with this person. It's more like you're hoping that everything can come together in general so that you can leave the situation because you are done. It is poisonous. Desire. You guys might have a very strong sexual connection with this person. That could be why you keep getting pulled back in. There's a possibility you're not even like together with this person, like through a marriage. It's possible that you guys are just have that connection because of the kids. Anything else? Chasing. Archangel Michael. Things are protected when it comes to the kids. Like everything's gonna get figured out. I feel like somebody wants to chase after their dreams though. They have a desire to chase after their dreams, and they know that the situation that they're in right now is not healthy for them or the kids. Yeah, you feel like your happiness is threatened. You feel like whoever you are separating from is going to take you for everything you have, including like possibly taking the kids. We have unconditional love. Memories from the past keep coming up. You're trying to have unconditional love for this situation. I feel like you're more mature than this other person is. I feel like you are very understanding and you know, like, things go wrong. That's why you're trying to keep everything together, because you're like, oh, this could just be a phase. Pressure cooker. But it's getting to be too much. It's like you're trying to keep it together, but I feel like you've been doing this for too long, and it's like that pressure is like, the pressure is building. And you have a wish, like you want to succeed at life, you want to go in a new direction. Magnetic, yeah, you're being pulled towards that other direction. Tragedy. You know that this whole situation from the past is a tragedy. It's like you feel like you made a mistake. Not saying that like your kids are a mistake, but I'm saying like this whole thing, unfortunately, it just didn't work out. So it's like, okay, it wasn't meant to be. Now, like, how can we move forward? But there's a whole bunch of like other issues involved in order for you to actually get out of this situation. So I feel like you're just staying in it to stay in it so that nothing bad happens with the kids. We have an intervention, rescue, others involved. So there's somebody that's coming in. Spirit is sending you someone else. This could be friends, family, even another lover. But there's some kind of intervention coming in. For this all to work out, for this to actually be pulled apart. Because right now I feel they're showing, sorry, they're showing me grilled cheese and like after it's cooked and trying to like pull it apart. It was a meme like long time ago. It was really gross. But sorry. But in this case, it's like you're trying to pull this apart because it's just so toxic. You're trying to pull it apart, try and get away from it. But it feels like there's no way to fully like get the residue off. But Spirit is sending you someone to do that. Yeah, see an offer on the table. What's this offer? I'm curious about this offer. A settlement agreement, compromise. Okay. So it does look like you might come to a settlement with whoever you're dealing with. Twin flame could be involved. Okay. This could be a twin flame reading. You could have met your twin flame. We do have the divine masculine and the divine feminine. There's possibility your twin flame is out. You met them at work. It says hamster wheel, surviving daily hustle. It's going to apply to some of you, not all of you. When it comes to twin flame 2 as well, if you don't have a twin flame, this could be just like your higher self coming in to like put something else, some kind of other offer in front of you so that you can work your way out of this situation. So that settlement can happen. So there is an offer on the table. Maybe a new job. Yeah. I feel like a new job could be coming in. That could be the intervention. It's like, okay, you qualify for this new job. And this is going to be like you're out. How you can get out of the situation. Right now you do feel lost on what to do. But I feel like shortly this situation is going to come together, because I feel like, again, the universe is putting something on your path so you can get out of this situation. Okay. We're going to move into the tarot to see what else they have to say about this situation. What's to come after? Spirit, can you tell me what's going to come after like this offer of money comes in? This offer of like a new job or new situation. Could be an inheritance. I feel like you were built for more. And I feel like the reason why this relationship isn't working is because one of the two people, the divine masculine or the feminine, decided, okay, we're going to stop growing. They're comfortable, so they're staying the same. And I feel like you have so much more things that you want to do in life. Yeah, we have Two of Wands. That's making a decision. But you have so much more that you want to do in life that it feels uncomfortable for you to just stay still because it feels stagnant and you're just really uncomfortable with that. You want to keep growing. You want to keep going. You have a life to live. You don't want anyone to hold you back. So that's where it's getting poisonous and toxic. You might be fighting a lot more because your souls are just not aligned anymore. Your energies are not aligned anymore. So unfortunately, that's why all this toxic crap is happening, because this is, even though this person was put on your path at one point in time, it doesn't mean they were supposed to stay on your path throughout your life. There's something else coming in for you. Make sure you tune into the love reading if you're wanting to look to see if there's another love option coming in. Yeah. We have Three of Cups right as I say that. There could be another love option coming in. But this is like some kind of third party. Yeah, a wish. A wish coming true. We also have the Hierophant, or the High Priestess. Sorry, the sun's like blinding me. The High Priestess. Your soul is calling you towards this new wish. There's some kind of third element in this. This could be a new job, a new person. Definitely a job is on the table. But you're going to meet new people, new soul family. Six of Swords. Yeah, Spirit is making a way. Your higher self is making a way for you to get to this option. It's coming in. So the wish is coming in. But you have to make the decision to go towards this. Start applying for jobs if you don't have one. Go back to school if you need to. Whatever you need to do to get out of this situation, do it. We have Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is going to make you the most happiest. Once you move out of this whole toxic situation, you're going to find your happily, it's like a happily ever after energy. Obviously, there's daily struggles that you're always going to face. But I feel like you're going to be in a more happy spot going, like ending this situation and moving into a new situation. Evolving is what they said that you need to look at it as. We have Ace of Wands. Yeah, a new passionate beginning coming in for you. Something that you didn't realize. You might have hid this part of you that you wanted more. You held on to this. You didn't really tell people because you kind of felt selfish, ungrateful for what you already had. But Spirit doesn't want you to think of it like that. You have a right to live your life and to achieve the goals that you want to achieve in your life, and you shouldn't feel guilty for that. It's just how life is. So yeah, it can hurt your partner, whoever you're with, if they're not on the same level as you. Not trying to talk down to like about them or anything like that. It's just some people want to keep going and some people are comfortable where they're at. So when there's a difference in energies, if one's growing and one's staying the same, sooner or later, like it's that grilled cheese, it's going to get pulled apart, and you're going to, find your confidence and your independence, and eventually that tie with that person is going to, extend and break. Like, it's just simple, basic knowledge. Now, there is possibility that a person, if they didn't want to stay in the same and one wanted to grow and this person decided to like grow too, like then great, that could work. But that's not how this situation is working. There's this person right here that doesn't want to grow. They might be depressed. They might have given up on life. Let's see what else. But you have like so much more inside of you that like you want to experience. Hidden desires that you want to experience that you're being pulled to. Anything else? Well, I took like the whole deck to get there. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say there's a lot of waiting. And that's exactly what's going on. You're waiting. It's the Seven of Pentacles is my waiting card. That's why it took forever. But we have the High Priestess. It's like you're sitting on this idea on what you want, and you're just like, I don't want to hurt the kids because it's going to be a drastic change. Happiness might be like up and down. Happiness might be threatened. So it's like you're trying to make that decision on which way to go. You're up in your head right now on what to do. Eight of Swords. You might have sleepless nights, anxiety, but it's like you're being pulled in that direction to go towards this new thing. Anything else? Twin flames normally do create a huge difference in your life, even your higher self, you know, because it's a whole new chapter in your life. And now we have the Tower, which is something old is ending, something new is beginning. Yeah, this is the Six of Cups. This is the old. The old is ending, something new is beginning. There's a Tower for your old, which is this person that you're connected to. You could either be the masculine or the feminine, but somebody is going, they're saying up, up, up. The golden song from K-pop Demon Hunters. We're going up, up, up. This is our moment. Yeah. Even the Tower going up, up, up. It's like you're trying to build something. And while you're doing that, something else is falling off. Anything else? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something new is coming in for you. And it's like you do feel guilty because, like, especially if you're married and you have children, because you don't want to break up the family. But at the same time, by you not following your dreams, you're abandoning yourself. And that's why that Twin Flame card also popped out. We have Four of Cups. Yeah, you're ignoring your intuition. You're holding it in. You're ignoring it. You're ignoring your wishes. Because we have Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles. It's holding something within. This is neglecting, not paying attention to your wish, the Star. Yeah. You have to make that decision to go towards this new direction. Your soul is going to continue to... I'll put it this way, if you don't go towards it, it's going to start getting more and more toxic until it finally breaks. It's kind of reminding me of elastic, like those elastic bands at the gym. Again, when one stays down here and the other one is going up, that elastic part, you know, gets stretched. And sooner or later, it's going to break. Somebody's going to snap. Yeah, see, Five of Wands, conflict, issues, problems. You're going to be able to get a settlement, though. Like, you're going to be able to make a decision, like, come to a settlement, an agreement where it's not so harsh on the kids. We have Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Yeah, come to an agreement. We have Queen of Pentacles. It does look like you're going to be very financially stable. I feel like some of you are looking to get a job if you're not already in a new job. But I feel like that new job is what's going to finally like be that last piece to break free from whatever this is. We have the Empress. Yeah, you're really going to be in your power. And we have Three of Swords. So like, don't get me wrong, you're going to be in you know, you're going to be grieving the situation because this was somebody that you built a life with. But ultimately, you're going to be in your power, and this situation from the past just isn't working anymore. So even if you don't want to like destroy it, it's just getting unbearable where you're not going to be able to handle it anymore because it's too poisonous. But we have the Empress, which this is your energy. And you got to do what's right for you, what's right for the kids. Ultimately, you will choose this new life. And everything will work itself out. They're saying if you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. If you need to get like on antidepressants, then do so. But you will make it through this. You'll no longer be lost. You might be like grieving a heartbreak for a little while or for a minute, but this loss, you won't feel that anymore. You'll be aligned with your true self. Okay. So we do have Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus again, Scorpio and Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy on the board. Okay, so we're going to look into my focus deck. Make sure you think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. Pause the video if you need more time. All right. We have 888, balance, everything is falling into place. You could be seeing these numbers if any angel numbers pop out. The first one is 888. We do have third party situation, which, yeah, we saw with the 3 of Cups. So third party meaning like a new job coming in. I don't feel like it's new love coming in right away. Eventually, yeah, you'll get there. But I feel like it's more of like trying to get out of this situation rather than going into a whole new like love situation. There's possibility that you are a twin flame. That could be your third party situation. You could feel like you're very drawn to this twin flame, and you have an old situation that you're no longer like drawn to, like love situation wise. But so there's that possibility. You could be drawn to a lover, you know. But I wasn't picking up on that very much. That could be for like just some of you. I think majority of you are looking at like actual career. We have October, which is Libra and Scorpio. Pisces is March and February. We have June, which is Gemini, and let's see, Cancer. Ex-lover, yeah, you're breaking up with someone. We have soulmate energy. Okay, so this person could have been your soulmate at one point in time. Also soulmate, you could be meeting a new soulmate. That is a possibility, like down the road, like I said. Or you could even have met them already. This could even be like a friend or family member, work partner. Soulmates come in multiple different forms. They don't have to just be love. Someone is wearing a mask. I feel like that's you. We have grandpa energy. So grandpa is somebody that you can turn to and talk to this situation about. If they're on the other side, they're saying hi, they're dropping in saying hi, they're trying to help move the situation in the way that you want it to move in. Date night, you could be connecting with a soulmate and going on a date here soon. Just so you know, twin flame. So your twin flame is also your soulmate, but not every soulmate is a twin flame. I will post information on the board about that stuff. We have sun sign. You could be a sun sign Taurus. We have 444 protection. You are protected, which that's funny because it's landing right on Archangel Michael. Protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention, and then we have intervention right here again. Yeah, so I feel like you're really scared of what could happen, of like this whole situation blowing up and your ex-partner like taking you for everything you have, especially if you have a new good paying job. But they're saying that you are protected, like this will all work out. Check your state too, because if you are married, a lot of states, they don't classify cheating as like they don't take that into account when getting a divorce. So if you're worried that your ex-lover might try to take you for everything you have because cheating was involved, there's a possibility that your state honestly doesn't care about that. They only care about the kids and, you know, getting everything divided equally. So just keep that in mind. We have Leo. Leo is August and July. We have 777. Look, wonderful things are about to happen. You could be a Venus sign Taurus. We have May. You could have been born in May, but Taurus and Gemini energy. They want you to go into nature and ground yourself. Faithful. So stay faithful to yourself, your career, your path. We have know your worth. So I feel like this person didn't truly like know your worth. I feel like they didn't treat you that well. I also feel like you have so much more to offer this world than being stuck in this situation. They're reminding me of Peanut Butter Dragon from my other deck. Sticky situation. Just like the grilled cheese. Yeah. You were dealing with a karmic. So I do feel like this ex-lover is a karmic. This new person could be, if you are dealing with a new person, they could be twin flame / soulmate. It's going to vary between all of you guys. This is a collective reading. Aries energy. This could have happened in Aries season. We're still in Aries season. So that's March and April. New job. So yeah, definitely you're at a new job, getting a new job, manifesting your dreams. Exactly. Virgo. You know, manifesting your dreams, knowing your worth, and Virgo, I feel like that all plays a part. I feel like Virgos, they really do know what they want, and they try their damnedest to go after what they want. Once they have their eye on the prize, like they fight for it. But Virgo is, let's see, August and September. We have November, which is Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. April is Aries and Taurus energy. You could have been born in April. We also have Cancer, which is July and June. Okay. We didn't get any yes or no cards, so I would be pulling from my pink deck. Make sure you think of your questions. Okay, Spirit. Question 1 and 2 for Taurus, please. Here's question number 1. Question number 2. Okay. We have 10 of Wands, nearly complete, struggles, obligations, burning out. So yeah, a situation is coming to completion. 10-10, you could be saying 10-10, but this is a no. Your first answer is a no. Your second answer, Page of Swords, delayed news, curious, planning, guarded, quick-witted, chatty. This answer is a yes. Okay, this is normally like my finding out card, spying, trying to find out information. This could be like you versus your partner as well. Like you're carrying a heavy burden, your partner's finding out like, hey, you're no longer going to be that person that carries that heavy burden. You're letting it go. You're coming to that completion. But yeah, so we have no for your first question, yes for your second question. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break and get into your love portion. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beasts and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, these are for my followers and my subscribers. I do connect better to your energy that way. It's also known as an exchange of energy, equal exchange, so keep that in mind. Okay. If there is a particular reading you would like to hear next month, please comment below. At the end, I will be pulling from my name deck for a limited time only. If you comment your name below, I will add it automatically to my deck for free of charge. It is a limited time, so keep that in mind. Okay. Spirit. What is coming in for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Make sure to check out your other placements in your chart. Okay, we have wedding and healing family issues. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit. You guys could be having issues in regards to marriage. You might be trying to heal a codependency. I do feel like somebody is pulling more weight than the other person. This could relate back to the reading I just did when it comes to money. So check that out. Let's see. Is there anything else, Spirit? Make the effort. So, yeah, notice how it landed over here. Separation, wedding. So you might be going through a separation. You might be married. Potentially getting a divorce here soon. It looks like somebody is pulling more weight than the other person and somebody's just tired of it. There's no effort being made. We have passion, or at least there wasn't any effort being made. It's safe for you to love. Okay. I do feel like I do feel like this conversation might have already happened where you guys are getting separated and like you told them, look, I feel like I'm carrying all the weight and I just don't want to do it anymore. It's too much. You feel like this person's codependent on you. Switch roles. If this isn't you, it could be the other person. But it's like somebody is willing to make the effort to heal this issue in this marriage. There is passion. It is safe for you to love. Some of you might be actually seeking out therapy or something to try to fix this situation. I feel like, honestly, I just feel like somebody's just tired. It's like somebody doesn't even want to deal with this anymore. The other person's wanting to, but I also feel like they're codependent on you. Again, flip the role if you need to. But I just feel like tired, like don't even want to deal with it anymore. That's crazy. Yeah. Like it's making me feel like I don't even want to do the cards. Like I'm so tired of this situation. Let's see what's coming in for this. Let's see what's going on. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's like same old song and dance. Maybe they've done this before. We have denial. Yeah. So you might have said, I don't want to do this anymore, and I feel like they're not hearing you. I feel like they're in denial. Like, oh no, things can change. And it's like, no, you don't see the bigger issue here. Tragedy, yeah. This was a tragedy because it's just not working out. We have telepathic dreams, songs, alien. You might be having a lot of dreams about this person, or they could be having dreams about you. A lot of reminders of this person, or they're being reminded by you. It's kind of like giving me they're being haunted by you. I feel like that's why there's this codependency. It's like, fuck, sorry about my language. It's like, man, I'm really about to lose this person. It's like getting clicked into reality. They may have thought that like there was nothing wrong. They might have felt like there was nothing wrong. They were in denial. They weren't facing the truth. They thought that they could just continue their old ways and you would be okay with it because you've probably accepted it for quite a while here. We do have drastic, so cut off. I feel like that's you. You're cut off from them. I feel like they are focused on you because you brought them happiness. They might feel like this happiness and passion go together. They feel safe with you. They feel safe with you and they don't want to lose that. So they're trying to make the effort to change things. We have lockdown. I feel like the situation you've told them over and over and over and over again on like, yo, this needs to change, and it never changed, and now they're like reliving every time that you told them like, look, this needs to change, and now they're in lockdown. They're like, fuck, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I face the truth? Why didn't I make changes while I still could? I feel like you're really affecting this person. Yeah, they have anxiety because they don't want to lose you. They don't know what they're going to do. They could be constricted on like how much. Yeah, they're restricted on them getting to you. You might not be talking to them. You might be closed off a lot. Remember how I said like haunting? I feel like this is really haunting this person because they're realizing they're going to lose you. We have threatened. I feel like it's really, they're embarrassed by their actions because they know that they were in the wrong. Soul, drastic, moving, physical location change. You could be moving here soon. Trash, throwing it away. You're like, I'm done, I'm moving, I'm leaving, I'm going. You're like, this isn't happiness, this isn't love, this is a waste of my time. And they're trying to get to you. They're trying to focus on you. They're trying to find out what your next move is. They might even be saying like, oh, you never truly loved me because you wouldn't leave me if you truly loved me. I feel like they're going to use that manipulation tactic if they haven't already. Karmic, you're dealing with a karmic. Yeah. So karmics, they're like, it's really intense. When it's good, it's great. When it's bad, it's really bad. So that will give you an idea of what that is. I'll post info about that on the board. We have Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. They might be doing something stupid. For some of you, not all of you. They might get really intense and try to like not let you go. There is a way to get help if they are not allowing you to leave. So make sure you follow through and do that. Spirit is protecting you from this whole situation. We have racing, running, avoiding. Yeah, again, I feel like you just don't want to deal with it anymore. It's like, this is a thing of the past. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going. you don't want to deal with it anymore. They might actually give you anxiety too. Love, they're in love. Yeah, they feel haunted by your love, haunted by everything. The spirit is doing this on purpose to them. This was a huge lesson for them. This whole situation was a huge lesson for them. Like, you've done everything in your power to make things work, and they didn't put in the effort that they were supposed to put in, and now it's too late. Negotiator, yeah, they're going to try to bargain, beg you to come back and everything, and I feel like you're just not hearing them. Let's see. Crush, sad, broken, feeling alone. Yeah, because they feel like they're trash. They feel like you're just throwing them to the side, like they never mattered, but they don't understand all the crap that they put you through. I feel like you've been feeling crushed for a long time. They're saying something about 5 years. Saying something about 5. This could have like started 5 years ago, like this unhappiness. Receipts, something happened, yeah, from the past. 5 years. Anything else? You're focusing on your money. You're not allowing... Okay, so that's where your protection's coming in. Even though they're going through like this mental tragedy right now, you're focused on your money. You're focusing your attention on other things. Pretending, fake living among means. Yeah, you're pretending like you're okay, but I feel like ultimately you do have anxiety about the situation. It's like you're forcing yourself to focus on money so you don't have to focus on this other situation because it just doesn't bring anything good. Why focus on it, kind of deal. Here we go. We have journal, writing, diary, keeping notes. So what they're saying, in order for you to work through this, you might need to actually take notes of everything, like the pros, the cons. I feel like the cons are greater than the pros. I do feel like they're going to try to come in and sweet talk you to get you to fall back into this trap. They're saying that you need to write everything down that they have done, because they're going to try to pull that like rose-colored glasses over your eyes. They're also going to pretend like they changed. So be cautious. Be very, very cautious. They might come to you and act like they're very like, you know, well put together, and they're going to really change their life with you and everything. But I don't feel like that's the truth. I feel like you need to write down everything that they have done. Because I feel like the list is like ongoing. I also feel like this person could be like bipolar, or something is off with their emotions. I do feel like depression, obviously, but I feel like there's something off with this person. One minute they're okay, the next minute they're like completely like negative, mean, blaming you. I'm getting gaslighting you. Write it down, because the thing is, you might fall back into that trap for a minute and give them another you're saying section of your life, another opening to your life, and then it's going to like circle, like it's going to cycle through the same shit again, and then you're going to have to I can't talk. You're going to break free from the situation just to fall back into the situation again, and it's going to repeat. Okay, so focusing on your money, getting clear on like what has happened, everything that's happened. I feel like you've been with this person for a long time, so even with that, like, there's a lot of shit that's happened between you and them. Okay, commitment. Yeah, see, they're going to negotiate. They're going to say, oh, I want a commitment. I want to do this long term. See, that's what I'm saying. Like the rose colored glasses, they're going to try pretending, look good on paper, but in the background, it's not. It's kind of like a resume. Somebody lying on the resume is what I'm getting. Intervention. Yeah, there's a reason why the separation is happening. Spirit is trying to help you break free from this person. Anything else? Retaliation. You could be worried about retaliation because you're becoming single. You're worried about what they might try to do because you're breaking free from them. Cleansing. You need to cleanse yourself. You are protected. Cleanse yourself from this person. Stay away from this person. They're not healthy for you. Love affair. So one of those things on that journal, one of those things, they could have cheated. So keep that in mind. They could have cheated. They could also use that against you, is what they just said. They might try to say, oh, well, you're leaving me for another person, and like they might try to make you feel guilty so you fall back into that cycle. But for some of you, they were the ones that cheated, and you have receipts. You have proof that they did this, and you're like, I'm done. It's going to depend on I'm reading for different Taurus, so take it as you will. We have an offer on the table. Interesting. Tell me more. Oh, wow. Okay. Dang. Okay. You might be meeting your twin flame here soon. Drama queen. Sorry. That's funny. So you might have an opportunity to meet someone new. This person could potentially be your twin flame if they feel very familiar to you. They're saying it could be someone from the past. So just take it as you will. But this could be your higher self though too. I take this card as two different things. Could be higher self, because twins, it's the same soul split in two different bodies. Sometimes you get put onto that twin flame path during this lifetime. Sometimes you don't. Okay, so you're gonna know if you've met your twin flame or not. I'll post info about that on the board. But for some of you, you might actually meet your twin flame and might have a love affair with them. An offer on the table. I feel like Spirit is saying that you becoming single, that retaliation, this is where they're going to be like dramatic and be like, no, you're cheating on me and blah blah blah, and yeah, trying to pull you back in and stuff, trying to make you the problem, but in reality, like, you didn't do that. I feel like they're just going to be very dramatic by losing you, is how I feel. So it's time to like cleanse yourself from whoever this is. It's time for you to move forward with your life. And yeah, it does look like you could have a twin flame coming in for some of you, or some kind of love offer from someone. Okay, if you're not dealing with a twin flame too, you could have a love offer from someone. Could be a soulmate. I just heard to get over someone, get under someone else. So that could be a thing too. But yeah, I feel like once you do get this offer, and if you follow through and actually do it, I feel like your past person's going to be a drama queen. Excuse my language, but they said a drama bitch is what I just heard. Okay, so let's see what else is coming in for my collective. Okay, we know about the past. Let's look about the future. What's coming in for them? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Make sure to check out your other placements. All of my videos are timeless readings, so whenever you find this message is when you're supposed to hear it. We have strength. Could be connecting with the Leo. You're going to have a really strong connection with this new person. I wanted to pop out. What is that? We have a King of Cups. You're going to have a possibility of meeting a King of Cups. So that's Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Water energy. Somebody who's very loving, control of their emotions. We have Four of Swords. Makes sense. Okay, yeah, they're telling me that while you're in your healing journey, because you're going to go through healing, before you actually, you know, move towards another person. That's why it's taking so long for cards to pop out. But you're going to go through that healing, and you're going to have that possibility of connecting with a King of Cups. But I feel like you might not truly like be there at that point when you meet them to move on from the past person, or even to deal with relationships in general, because you're just getting out of a situation. We have justice. So Spirit is going to like balance things out for you. They're going to make sure you receive your justice, okay? Because they do see like all the work that you put into your family, into this marriage, and they see how this other person didn't pull their weight. So there is rewards coming for you later down the road, as long as you act, what's that word they used? Honorably. Yeah, honorably. Don't do things out of spite. Do it because you're wanting to better your life, okay? Just stay honorable, morals. Have your morals up to par, you know, with this whole situation. Also, it's important to forgive this past person too. I feel like when you forgive this past person, that's what really heals the situation. This is like really like closing that door. Like, okay, I was supposed to experience this person. I'm moving on to my new. I wasn't supposed to be stuck in this for the rest of my life. So yeah. Anything else? What's coming in? We have the Emperor. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. 8 of Wands. Ooh, messages from an Emperor. Okay, so this could be... Oh, sorry. It's not Aries, Leo, Sag. This one's just Aries. Okay. Could be Aries season, which we're in right now. Could be next Aries season too. But it looks like you're going to be receiving messages. This could be that love affair, the offer on the table. Yeah, a cycle is ending, so something new can come in. You're going to feel at peace. You're going to feel whole and a lot more like mature from this whole situation too. We have Knight of Pentacles. Again, you're going to move really slow, especially if one of you is dealing with a King of Cups. King of Cups might come on strong and really like loving and, you know, wanting to do this thing, fall in love and everything, and you might be kind of like more cautious because you're like, oh, am I just going to get sucked into another trap, or is this person actually going to, you know, be my teammate instead of just expecting everything from me? We have Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay, they're saying in order to get over someone, you have to get under someone else. So you might have a hoe stage is what I'm picking up on. I feel like that actually might be kind of healing for you, because I don't feel like you've really let yourself like do that sort of thing, like just have fun. You might have gotten married and all that really soon and had kids really soon, and just, yeah, so you never really had the chance to just be a kid and like explore and stuff. So I feel like you not being so serious and putting towards something serious, you know, maybe being more free, I feel like that is what's going to help you a lot. We do have 3 of Wands. Yeah, I see justice, which, like I said, justice will prevail over your future. This is about your future. Okay. So you will get the justice that you do deserve. Okay, you're questioning if you should ever get married again, though. I do see that. We have the Hierophant and the Hangman. This is about commitment, and this one is about, like, I don't know if I should go in that direction. Especially if this Emperor comes in fast. They might be, like, demanding, hey, I'm looking for marriage and stuff, and you're more like, okay, well, we'll see how things go, but I'm not wanting to jump into anything real fast because I'm trying to get out of this other situation. need some time to think about it and heal from it. We have 10 of Wands. Yeah, you just ended a really like overwhelmingly like struggle. You just ended that situation, and now you're like, I want peace. I want, they're saying dignity, but I want to move slow. Your intuition is telling you to move slow with this. You also want to make sure like whoever you get with is actually going to like keep up with you. That it's the whole, hopefully whoever this is doesn't like stay down here and you like keep rising. You want somebody who's going to rise with you at the same level. We have 9 of Wands and the Star. Yeah, see, this is about past stuff that's happened that's burdened you, and then this is about your wishes coming true. Justice, 3 of Wands, your future wishes coming true. Again, the past has happened and you're healing from that, and you're trying to reach your goals, and you're trying to find somebody, if you are to commit again, you're trying to find somebody who's going to align in that way with you, who's going to want to build with you and not just stay the same. You've become very independent, I will say that. And then we have the Sun. That's awesome. That's really good energy, happiness. You're just trying to, it's like, this is my chapter. I'm ready to, you know, have that happiness and not be controlled or, you know, gaslit, manipulated. I'm ready to feel that warmth and be free. Yeah, so it's going to take some time to get into a new relationship, but take your time. Don't try to force anything. When you meet the right person, you'll know. It could lead you to your twin flame. That's a possibility. I feel like you are on a growth journey, though. I feel like you're not somebody who just sits around. You want something more with life, and that's what you're going for. Okay, so we have Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Leo. So this could be you, your past person could have this heavily in your guys' charts. Okay. Think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. If you need more time, pause the video. Probably said that too soon. Or too late. Sorry, not too soon. Okay. Hi. Here we go. Here we go, go, go. And I picked up most of the cards. Go back. Oh no, it's supposed to stay on there. Okay. Okay, so your first answer is no. We have Capricorn, which is January and December, 4 protection. You are protected again with Archangel Michael, okay? 12, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose, which clearly is what you're doing. You could be a Venus sign Taurus. We have 777, luck, wonderful things are about to happen for you. We have Grandma could be important. She could be on the other side saying hi. We have Taurus energy, your energy, which is April and May. New job, you could be, yeah, I feel like you're focusing on money. You're focusing on your new job, potentially. Brother could be important. We have long term. So you're looking at things that are going to be long term. You're not focusing on the short term goals anymore. You're like, what's going to bring me peace? What's going to bring me power is also what I heard. Mother could be important. So you could be getting advice from grandmother, mother, brother. When I do the name deck, their names could pop out, so keep that in mind. It does look like there's miscommunication. You could be a grandmother. You could also be a grandmother too. So keep that in mind. But we have miscommunication, so interesting, considering it's the offer on the table, love affair. I feel like this is your past person, like confused, thinking that you're having a love affair. I can't talk. It's your past person is thinking you're having a love affair. I feel like they're getting their wires mixed, their forms of communications mixed. They think that you're cheating or something, and that's why you want to move on. And they're just not understanding that it's like, no, I'm pulling all the weight and I'm tired. I want a teammate. I don't want another child kind of deal. Okay. We have divine timing, so something's going to happen in divine timing. That's reminding me of my Justice card. December something could happen in December. Maybe that's when you finalize everything. But December, Sagittarius and Capricorn. We have August could be important. So August is Leo and Virgo. Libra, which is October and September. They want you to know your worth. Like, don't settle. We have short term. This situation was supposed to be short term. After you know your worth, that's when you finally make that decision. Hey, I'm going to cut ties with this. Yeah, you're having that breakthrough moment that this situation just isn't for you anymore. We have January, which is Capricorn and Aquarius. May, which is Taurus and Gemini. Yeah. 555, change, something new is coming in for you. We have Gemini energy, which is May and June. 666, reflect, it's time for you to wake up to your higher spiritual truth, which is what you're doing. This person's going to be an ex-lover. If they're not already an ex-lover, this is a test for you. Are you going to take them back and continue the cycle, or do you want something more for yourself? Do you know your worth? You have a new love coming in. We have moon sign. Maybe their moon sign could be Taurus. Okay. Or your moon sign could be Taurus. Time to heal first. They're not coming back correct. Remember how I said they're going to like dress the part and act like, oh yeah, I got my shit together. They just said scripted. The journal, they said scripted. They're scripting everything. They're going to act like everything's good. They're willing to work through this and to fix things. And no, it's a script. This is a way for them to keep a hold of you. Be careful on that. Okay. We have Sagittarius energy, which is January and... No, not January. December and November. And then we have father. So your father's also popping through saying hi. They are pulling you in this new direction because they know that you deserve better. Okay. So, yeah. I kind of get the feeling that for some of you, this isn't going to be for all of you, but for some, it kind of feels like this is a family thing. When it comes to like trying to make a relationship work, even though it's not, even though it's toxic. I kind of feel like this isn't the first generation of yours to do this. I feel like this has happened prior generations. So family lineage. So your grandmother might have put up with your grandfather's bullshit. Your mom might have put up with your father. Vice versa too. Father could put up with mom, you know. But I feel like you saw that and you decided to do the same. That's for some of you, not all of you, but take that as you will, okay? All right, so maybe that's why you're feeling like you need to stick around and make this work for a person, yeah, for them, not for you. Make you work on this marriage. Okay, we didn't get a second answer, so I'm going to pull from my pink deck. Spirit, can you give me the second answer to Taurus's question, please? Thank you. We have Four of Swords, recuperation, contemplation, solitude, spiritual counseling. Okay, so the answer is yes. This is all about you healing from the situation. So those the energies that are in that card could represent what your question was asking. Maybe you need to heal from this person, okay? Okay. Names, please. Make sure to comment below. Comment your name below and I will add it to my deck. That will be for a limited time. This could be your name, your person's name, your ex-person's name, your family's name, a nickname, middle name, last name. It's just extra confirmation. If your name doesn't pop out, doesn't mean this reading's not for you. It could just possibly mean like, I don't have your name in this deck. And this is the time to get your name in the deck without joining my Patreon. So feel free to join. Or not join, sorry. Feel free to add your name, sorry. It becomes a habit to consistently like, hey, join this, join that, you know, for advertisement reasons. But no, this is completely free. You can just add your name down below and I will add your name to my deck. Again, this is going to be for a limited time. So we have Sierra, Jason. These could also be friends. Also, if it's not spelled correctly, doesn't mean it's not your name or their name. Just means I spelled it differently. We have Jose, Henry, Haley, Ashley, Xana, Julia, Scarlett, Hillary, Brian, Edward, Thomas, Noah, Liam, Natasha, Daniel, Maria, Sophia, Serenity, Ellie, Luna, Tyler, Scott. This could also be a future person's name. We have Zach, Ralphie, Terry, James, Crystal, Evelyn, Angelique, Joseph, Paige, Robert, Heather, Lucas, Hazel, Mark, Jay, Rachel, Amy, David, Julianne, Shelley, Nathan, Michael, I heard Elizabeth, Aiden, Wyatt, and Charles. So Taurus, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope there's some kind of information that you could gain from this reading. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated. Also turn on that notification bell so you're notified when I drop another video. And I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I hope to read for you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.